Hi, I'm Danny Scallon and I study Public Services Level 3 at East Sussex College, Lewes. Studying at Lewes is actually really fun. Like, you get a lot of out of it. Like, we do a lot of trips and visits, you learn a lot. Like, it's a really good place it's a nice atmosphere, it's a good place to be. Like, it makes you want to come to college instead of just wanting to sit at home and not come in. So outside the classroom, we learn a lot more than what you would just get out of a normal sort of everyday course. So you go to Gatwick to do the border force, you go to Hollingbury Custody Suite to focus on the prison service and custodial care. In the first year, you go to the Houses of Parliament and you go around the House of Parliament, you look in the House of Lords and the House of Commons, and you learn a lot there as well about how they actually work. And it helps you gives you an insight on how to actually write your assignment from a first-hand point of view. With other trips as well, you do abroad visits. So last year they went to Cyprus, last year they went to New York and focused on the public services out there. So they focused on the police force. So after I finished college, I want to go to University of Portsmouth, and through working with my tutor and both of my tutors, to be fair, and the college, so a lot of the service is also available in college, I actually got an unconditional offer to Portsmouth to be able to study criminology and psychology, which public services really does make a massive difference with, because we have a whole unit of criminology in the first year, which helps you have a basic understanding of what you're actually going into, which is how I realised that's what I want to do. And then after I've done my 3 years at uni and got my degree, I want to be able to work with the police force and help search for missing people and work out why they went missing and the reasons behind that all, or focus on youth crime and youth justice. College as a whole has really helped me focus on how I want to be better at what I want to do, and how every single unit that I've done so far in my first and second year has really helped me become driven to be able to want to do it, and how to have the basic understanding of how I go into uni knowing certain things that I then can just build upon instead of focusing solely on just what I don't know. And with my tutor's help, it really has made me have a proper passion and drive to be able to want to do that instead of sort of just wanting to go straight into work. I want to have more of an education, understand more of it before going into the working world.
Hello and welcome, my name's Hayley Funnell and welcome to East Sussex College Live on Demand. I'm Head of Curriculum, and today you're going to be able to hear from the team and also hear from some of our students. There'll also be a short Q&A at the end, so if you've got any questions, do write them down and there'll be an opportunity to ask them. We cannot wait to welcome you to the Lewes campus.
Hello, my name's Kerry Bridge and I'm the course coordinator for the Level 3 Public Services courses at Lewes. I'm also a teacher and a tutor on it. I've been running the course here for 20 years, and over that time we have had countless students succeed and go on to serve in just about every public service you can think about across the UK. Before I came here, I worked at Gatwick Airport for some 16 years, working in operations, so I know just what it's like to wear a uniform, work shifts, and work with the public. The course at Lewes, over the years, has built up a lot of contacts in the public services, and that means there's many trips alongside all your coursework for you to go and see exactly how the public services work firsthand. It really is a very varied course with something for everyone. There is a mixture of theory and practical, and across the 2 years you're going to do 18 units and end up, whilst it doesn't guarantee you a job in the public services, it will teach you all the skills that mean that you could well be very successful.
Hi guys, I'm Steve Hedges. I'm going to be your lecturer of sport and public services this year. Firstly, welcome to East Sussex College Lewes. You're welcome to come on board. Just a little bit about me. I have a family background of public services. Basically, my sister was in the RAF, my brother was in the Royal Fleet Auxiliary, and my granddad was in the Navy. And that kind of experience and their experiences, learning by their experiences, is why I'm quite passionate about public services. My main passion is sport, so those of you that I'll be teaching sport units to. And I've got a degree in sport and exercise science with PE. My passion for sport came from growing up mainly football and athletics, but also I then went into managing sports centres before I became a lecturer. I'm also a qualified personal trainer and a sport and exercise massage therapist, so look out for that. And both of those opportunities actually allowed me to work at football clubs, Lewes Football Club and Hastings United Football Club. Now I'm born and raised in Hastings, so I'm quite passionate about that, and those that work with me will see that. I'm now in my 13th year of further education, and I've in that time I've designed successful curriculums and set up sports academies that stand alone. And if you make it into the football academy, I will be your coach for that. So everybody's welcome. Everybody can come and trial. Obviously not everyone makes the team, but you may well play a part in the squad this year. Anyway, hope to see you all soon. Stay safe and start showing off your skills. Start posting videos of yourself. Okay, cheers, bye.
Lewes. I've been a teacher since 1996, where I started teaching English as a foreign language. I started teaching sociology in further education in 2003, and I've been teaching at this college since 2004. My academic interests include the sociology of health and well-being, the sociology of crime and deviance, and I'm also interested in equality and diversity issues. I very much look forward to meeting you at college soon.
Building, here is where you'll be doing practical application of some of your units, such as fitness training and programming, maybe some of the anatomy stuff that you'll be covering, as well as maybe team building activities, especially early on in the year. It's a lovely space, obviously it's on campus, and we are able to use it all the time as it's our facility. You may also have some experience of going outside and doing team sport demonstration, potentially outside on the Priory Field, which is again just outside the back of Southover. You will also have an opportunity to visit the leisure centre down the road, so that's a 2-minute walk from campus, and there are also opportunities to use the gym and stuff there through student membership, which obviously offers a discount if you show your student badge, so you can pay as you go or you can sign up for a membership. You will be doing some sort of Navy water-based tests in the pool at some point during your course, as well as possibly doing some fitness training type activities in the fitness suite that they have down the road. You'll also have opportunity to use the larger sports hall down at the leisure centre, which is a 4-court badminton size indoor sports hall. Again, you'll be doing some practical application of your units within this environment. So they're all lovely facilities, all really close by, again, all within walking distance, so you won't have to be travelling around. We also use the 4G pitch as well down at the Lewes Football Club, which is again literally out the back of Southover. If you're going to get involved in any of our sports academies, so women's netball, men's rugby, men's football, your training will be on the 3G for the rugby and football, which is twice a week. Football will have matches on this facility. Netball will be in the indoor larger sports hall you saw the picture of earlier. It'd be great if you guys can get involved in some form in the academies. Steve, one of the lecturers of public services, he will be the football coach, so I'm sure he'll be encouraging you to get involved. Our Level 3 Uniform Public Services offer is an extremely popular course. So we run a 90 credit, which is worth 3 A-levels, or the subsidiary diploma, which is worth 2, which students take Criminology alongside. You'll see the list of units on the screen. So the 90 credit do all of them in the first year, but the sub-dip students will only do the ones identified in blue. The course is assessed 100% coursework, ongoing assessment throughout the year, which enables you to track and monitor progress throughout, with an opportunity to improve grades in year. We have a variety of assessment methods throughout the year, including practical demonstration, video, discussions, presentation, group writing, etc. The course is graded pass, merit or distinction. There's some key entry criteria, so 5 grade 4s, ideally including English and Maths. There is flexibility in Maths or English, but students that don't achieve grade 4s in Maths and English will have to do the level 2 provision. There's obviously progression into the second year for the extended diploma for the 90 credit students, which will be worth 3 A-levels, or for the subsidiary diploma students, it's worth 2 A-levels via the diploma in the second year. We strongly encourage students to take part in sports academy, so for men we have rugby and football, and for women we have netball. This course offers so much stuff. It offers tons of enrichment activities, trips, visits, which we'll talk about later in the video. Our Level 3 Criminology certificate is a brand new exciting course that's proven very popular and is taken alongside the subsidiary diploma in public services or students who are doing an A-level programme. It's a 2-year course, so a certificate in the first year and then a diploma in the second year. And in the first year you will study 2 units and a further 2 units in the second year. In terms of assessment, it is slightly different to our public services offer in the fact that you have exams and synoptic assessments. So 2 exams, 1 per year, which is marked by the exam board and is a formal exam, and 2 synoptic assessments, 1 per year, which is marked and graded by your teaching staff. The course is graded A to E, and at the end of it you'll have the equivalent of 3 A-levels combined on your programme, which will grant you access to university. Entry criteria, 5 grade 4s including English and Maths, especially for those students who are on A-levels who may have different entry criteria per subject. But the students who are on public services, who are doing the subsidiary diploma, you will have to have English and Maths. Your programme will be too heavy if you are retaking English or Maths. So there's no flexibility on that. So students doing Criminology and subsidiary diploma, you must have grade 4s in English and Maths. If you don't get that, you are obviously welcome to do the 90 credit and retake your Maths or English alongside, but you would not be able to access Criminology. Loads of enrichment opportunities on this course. It being new, we're obviously expanding them all the time. So Lewes Crown Court, visits to university open events and trips to Houses of Parliament. Our Level 2 offer this year might be slightly different to what you were told at interview. This is due to application numbers on Level 2 provision. The groups will be combined, so the Public Services Level 2 students and the Sport Level 2 students will be in one group to make it a more substantive group, and you'll be doing an outdoor activity type qualification. The main factor I want to stress really is that the Level 2 provision is not necessarily about you studying public services specifically. It's more about you focusing on gaining the entry criteria for a level 3 programme with a greater emphasis on retaking your English and Maths. English and Maths is going to be the thing that's going to stop you progressing to level 3. This year we had a lot of success with the programme, and we have 5 students who are progressing from level 2 onto level 3 public services. Our level 2 students get involved in everything that they can with the level 3 public services students, so they still have opportunities to do visits and trips with public services students on public service related activities. You'll study a small qualification that has 4 units. And this course has got 100% coursework, ongoing assessment in the year, tracking and monitoring progress throughout with an opportunity to improve grades. Again, with a wide variety of assessment methods, and it's graded at pass merit distinction. Entry criteria to this course is 4 grade 3s, including English and Maths. And again, the emphasis is about progression onto level 3. You may find after your first year of doing the level 2 that you choose to actually progress to a different area within the college, but obviously we do encourage you to move into public services and for the sports students to move into sport. It's a great way for us to get to know the students because you'll have staff teaching across public services, across level 3 and level 2, so you'll get to meet the team and get involved in lots of the activities. We understand that at the moment it is a stressful time for you and you don't know what your grades are or what they're going to be calculated at, but there will be a course and an option for you here at the college. Work experience is a requirement for all students on any programme, whether it be A-level or vocational. Within each year of your study, you must complete 30 hours minimum of work experience. Our students and public services have a lot of enrichment activities, trips, visits, etc. Some of this does contribute to that, but not all. So we advise students to start thinking about possible placements. We do, of course, support students in this process. There will be an opportunity for students to also do industrial placement of 350 hours over the year, and this can strengthen your applications for UCAS. Work experience is a non-negotiable, all students have to do it, but it's an excellent thing that you can add to your CV when doing job applications, etc. We also encourage all our uniformed public services to get involved in sports academies. As you know, lots of the services offer sports teams and sporting activities. This kind of thing will only strengthen your application for those services. We offer men's rugby and football and women's netball, and these take place within your timetable. We have a kit sponsor, and there's a £50 fee, and there's training twice a week with fixtures on a Wednesday afternoon. All of these will be accessible to you. If you'd like to get involved, please do contact the admissions team to add this to your application. The Uniformed Public Services team have worked really hard over the years to develop strong links with our uniformed public services. We offer lots of enrichment, trips and visits, both local and abroad, and we start the year with doing a paintballing trip in Homebush. This is a team building activity at the beginning of the year for everyone to get involved in. We offer trips to places like the Houses of Parliament, and we also run in the second year a 2-day expedition, as well as doing Safety in Action Week with the services based at Newhaven Fort. And we've also run trips abroad to New York, where they've visited the UN and obviously some of the larger landmarks, and also the New York Fire Service. We've been fortunate enough to be asked to be involved in several Sussex police events over the years, and last year our students were involved in Operation Seagull, which happened at the Amex Stadium, which involved a chemical spill and our students being the casualties. This is an opportunity that not all colleges can offer, but through our really great links we have been able to offer that to our students. We also gain access to Gatwick's Border Force, which is a fantastic opportunity to see behind the scenes at Gatwick and what the Border Force job involves, as well as local fire services such as Lewes Fire Brigade, where we get to use the jaws of life. Earlier in this year actually, we went to Cyprus and we worked with their equivalent of the SWAT team, and also visited places like old ruins to get some culture in, as well as visiting places like the beach and various other public services inputs. A really great 5 days, jam-packed, and I had the pleasure of going on that trip myself, and it was a fantastic 5 days.
Hi, my name's Joe. I'm a Year 2 Uniformed Public Services student based at ESCG Lewes. I started the course 2 years ago, and it was probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. This course has given me lifetime experiences and skills that I would have never found in any other course. I was thinking about doing A-levels, but in the end I decided to pick this BTEC as a chance, because when it came down to it, exams weren't really my forte, and with this course it's mostly just coursework, and then you get to do practical activities as well. This came very much in my favour, because in the future I'd like to sort of find myself in a government organisation, hence why I joined the Uniformed Public Services, because you get to look around loads of different departments like the fire service, the police service, and many different agencies, to be fair. I've really enjoyed this course. You get to go on many experiences. So this year we went to Cyprus, and we went and visited the forces out there, the police forces, went on hikes. One of the best experiences you can go on. And then the year before that, in my first year, we went to New York, and we did a work experience with the NYPD, and we had to note down the differences between our police forces in the UK compared to the ones in the US. Where I see myself in the future now is I've currently got myself on a university degree to go and study in London, and I'll be doing politics and international relations. During this course it helped me realise what I actually wanted to do, because before I was going to join the Royal Air Force, but now I've decided that's not for me, and I'm going to go and do a degree and hopefully go and join a government organisation or join NATO or the UN. And this course will give you so many lifetime experiences. I can't say much more about how good it is. And what you get to do in this course is do politics. You get to go on outdoor walks. You get to go on hikes. Of course, then you've got the educational trips. And it just varies. Like we do Safety in Action down in Newhaven. And that's where we get to help out the local government organisation and the local world bodies. And we get to run a safety awareness course for the kids around Sussex. This course, personally, I've seen many good people come out of it. One of my mates in the first year joined the Royal Navy, and the rest of them are hopefully going to be in the ambulance service and be in the police service. And we're one of the most successful courses in the college, and I do believe if you feel that you want to join a public service, or you're trying to think about joining one and you're not too sure, this is the course right for you. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it's one of the most rewarding courses you get out of it, and our tutor Carrie is one of the best tutors you can get. She's very supportive, and studying at Lewes is probably one of the best decisions you'll ever make, and I hope you enjoy your year if you do join.
How college will look in September is still slightly uncertain, with social distancing still being at 2 metres. We are only able to get between 6 and 8 students in one classroom, depending on the classroom size. So obviously the bigger the classroom, the bigger the higher number of students can be in. We plan to run a week A and a week B timetable. So if you're a week A student, you will be in lessons as normal with staff. And if you're a week B student, you would be at home during that week, joining your lessons live via Google Hangouts and Google Classroom. It's important that you attend all those sessions. They will be registered, they will have attendance monitors, so this is a non-negotiable. The following week we will switch the weeks round, so week B students will be in and week A students will be required to come into college. We appreciate that this is uncertain times and the parameters are constantly changing with government guidelines. Please do keep update with the college website under the COVID-19 heading, and any key information will be emailed to you as a student. It's important that you have accepted or have enrolled in the Google Classroom for Year 11s, and that you've started the summer project work that we have provided for you. This is key opportunity engagement with your staff and opportunity to ask further questions. If you haven't done so already or haven't received an invite, please check the college website or speak to your school liaison officer who should have passed the information on.